M0FXB, we're just going to create a digital channel and add it to our coplug. So first thing, just double check you've got your call sign in and your DMR number. There you go. So close that down and then go to digital contacts first, and you need to create a contact number or a talk group number. So double click that and let's just create 9 for 9 local, which will allow you to talk to your repeater or your hotspot. Then so we've created that, click add, and then you can actually delete the one underneath by just selecting it and then like so, highlight it and then click delete. So let's get that name back in there, local. Okay, add, right, okay. So create talk group now, and it's really important because the number is very important. So now we're going to create the channel. So I won't put the frequencies in for a channel now, but if it's a hotspot, they'd be the same. If it's a repeater, you'd have a you'd have a difference for the RX TX. Check with your local repeater for that. Then just select digital here, which is by default. Then I tend to use color code 1 and slot 2, but you need to check with your local repeater what they're using. Now the last important thing is that you need to choose your contact name, which is basically the talk group number. So we've created a channel called local, and that's it. So that's created. And the other thing is to go back to the back to that. So just remember to name it. So we're going to call it local TG9. That's what we'll call it. Add it. When you click add, it goes to the next channel. You don't have to do that. So if you look here in channels, you've got if you double click it, you'll be able to find the channel you've created. We can close that. So we now need to just get the channel into the zone, otherwise we're not going to find it. So go to zone. Now if you haven't named the zone yet, just name it. Go to double click zone 1 and just click digital. Call it, that'll be your digital contact list. So remember, you can choose as many you can create as many digital contacts as you want for all the many talk groups. Now looking at this, it tends to put the first one in for you automatically anyway, so that's already in there, local TG9. So if I just quickly copy that, you can copy and you can actually paste these channels. Paste. So we've got 2 channels now. We still have to name the second channel. So we'll call it local, and we'll call it 91, yeah? Click add, and then just close that a minute. Now, if we just go into it, now we can change it if we want, and we can tell it to, we can add digital contacts again. So you could just add one here, 91, which is very popular. Call it worldwide. By default, it adds a blank channel underneath. But anyway, we've done that. So we've now got another channel for talk group 91, and because we copy and pasted, it's all the same settings. So close that. So now we want to put that in our zone. Remember, we've created a zone called digital. So all we do, look, we've got the other. This is where you're going to put all your channels, in the zone. So these are all the channels that you create. So if you look here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 channels here, and it puts one in by default. So you get the choice now to put them into a zone. So that zone is called digital. So we're just going to choose the second channel we just created, local 91, and we're going to, sorry about that, here, and then we're going to select it, and then we're going to click add. So we've now got 2 channels in zone digital. So now when you go to your radio and you go into the zone called digital and you turn the knob at the top to change channel, you're going to find the 2 channels that you've put into that zone. Hopefully that makes sense. So hope this helps. Send me a message if you're confused, and I'll help where I can. M0FXB 73.